I want to talk about what the hell is happening in Utah County. Like, why is the dating pool so bad? Why is it, like, just atrocious?
For these type of women, there is an overall lack of awareness that they are the problem.
Here's another thing women do when they hit the wall. They start blaming their geographical location on why they're failing miserably at dating. It's not your state, it's not your city, it's not your town, it's you.
Open your eyes, can't you see?
Maybe it's your stupid lipstick sweaters, I don't know, but it's something about you that's running men the fuck off after they hit.
Look, I know I am drop dead gorgeous. I know I am. I am an absolute catch.
Right.
But you don't know if it's true. It can't be true. How's it possible?
I'm very tired of all of the lies.
Well, being drop dead gorgeous, even if you were, which you definitely aren't, it isn't going to keep a man around. It'll make a man say, ooh, I wouldn't mind having a spin at that.
Show me your tits!
But far as actually existing in a room with you, day after day after day, that's a whole different ball game. And most women are annoying as fuck in that capacity. And like I say all the time, the prettiest girls are the ones who struggle the most in date because they never had to develop a personality and are usually entitled and selfish. So a lot of times the most beautiful women are the ones who are going to be least likely to have a real, long-lasting, healthy relationship.
If she shuts the fuck up, she can get pumped and dumped. But to actually have to talk to her and deal with her personality, and once you start hearing what they talking about, most men, then it starts to click. Wow, I don't want to be around her. Boop. And then the man's, oh, here, hold this. I'll be right back. And the man just disappeared.
I went through a whole list of like 20 different red flags, and I realized that, I ain't that bad of a person.
That was a lie.
I am such just a basic, decent human being, and yet I feel every person I have gone out with thus far has screwed me over.
Because those guys were above basic. Far as looks, far as charisma, far as masculinity. You said it, you're basic. So get a basic dude. Do you think she's swiping on basic average Joe dudes? Of course not. But she don't really think she basic. I mean, you heard the beginning of the video. I'm gorgeous, I'm drop dead gorgeous. So she's full of shit.
In like some twisted, messed up way. Why am I doing this? Every guy either makes me feel creeped out or they're nice, and then they start acting weird. And when I mean weird, it's just kind of disrespectful. Anytime I talk to anybody, it's always like, why are you so nice? Why are you so kind? I don't know. I'm being decent. I'm being normal.
This is not true.
My manager's like right there.
Her Taco Bell manager just pulled up beside her looking at her like she crazy, which she is. You are weird, ma'am. I don't know why you don't think you're weird.
Because it's not me. I'm not the problem.
Yeah, you're not weird at all.
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
I wanted to say, really beautiful, and I'd love to take you to dinner sometime.
No, thanks.
Okay.
That's it? You're not gonna try to convince me?
But you said no.
Yeah, but no can mean yes.
If I want to play games, I got a Nintendo at home. So, you're good. Thank you. Have a great day.
But I love Nintendo.
Sit your ass down.
As far as cold approaching women in public, I don't know. It's not worth it for me. But hey, if you want to go for it, do your thing. The worst that could happen is she could say no. Well, that's probably not the worst thing that could happen. She could probably mace you and do some other shit, kick you in the balls. Or she could pull out her phone and make a TikTok about you live. Look at this goofy coming up trying to talk to me, weirdo. And it can go viral and you can lose your job. Well, so yeah, it's a lot that can go wrong actually. And from what I hear, even the top tier pickup artists have like a 10% success rate, something like that. So to me, it's not worth the effort, not worth the energy. I mean, even if you do approach a woman and it seems like she's being nice and she give you her number, there's so many steps even after that before you actually get to something significant. And that's if she even give you the right number. And if she do give you the right number, then you got to call her and say all the right things on the phone. And then after you set up the date, she can still stand you up. And then even if you actually get on the date, it's a good chance something you do or say is going to give her the ick. So when it's all said and done, was it all worth it?
What?
Yeah.
Man, hell no.
Even if you do hit the skins. Because even if you start talking to her and things are going good and y'all go on a few dates, I mean, is this really wifey material?
How about no?
trend on TikTok that I've seen where women are talking about not being able to find a man who's going to give them princess treatment. Let's watch. How it feels asking a man of this generation for respect, planned dates, princess treatment, just the bare minimum in general. Now, I don't want to sound like one of those red pill content creators, but I do have to ask, what are men going to get in return if they start to treat you like a princess?
Absolutely nothing. And she's going to keep raising the standard and calling that bare minimum.
Yes,
At the end of the day.
I agree.
The name brands are going to get more expensive. The stars are going to keep going up on the restaurants. Yeah, I don't believe in princess treatment, even if she is a good woman. Like, look, be a good woman to me, I'll be a good man to you, but all the extras, nah, that ain't real life. See, once you buy flowers 10 times, then flowers aren't impressive anymore. You're going to have to keep upping your game for the rest of your life, and I mean, most guys don't have that type of money. If you take her out twice a weekend, but then there's 1 month where you're really busy and you couldn't do it, she gonna raise hell. Yeah, you gotta ration out the romantic gestures so it don't get monotonous. Keep her on her toes. Make her earn it.
I think you might be right.
We live in a day and age where women are working and providing for themselves. Many of them don't want to take on the, quote, feminine roles when it comes to relationships and their personal lives. So how is it that you expect a man to take on predominantly masculine roles if you're not willing to accept the feminine ones? Ask yourself, if you want to be treated like a princess, what does it mean to treat a man like a prince? A lot of women today want to be their own top priority, but they also want to be the top priority of their man.
That is not going to happen.
It's noon on Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, and I have nothing to do. I have nowhere to go. And this isn't, I'm not looking for pity. This is the reality for some people sometimes.
Mama say that happiness is from magic rays of sunshine that come down when you're feeling blue.
I know some of you will come into the comments and be like, why don't you go do this? Why don't you go do that? Why don't you call this person? Why do you call that person? I know how to do all those things, but sometimes you do all those things and this is what's left. I spend a lot of holidays alone, not on purpose. I do the phone calls, I do the things, I try to put it out there, but this is the reality of it.
Your demeanor is coming off very masculine, so I can see why you ran all the men in your life away. This woman has a flock of men with receding hairlines and beard bellies willing to spend time with her on Memorial Day. But she would rather complain on TikTok and keep ignoring them, and try to get sympathy from the internet. We don't feel sorry for you, ma'am.
I need to use my shirt because I don't have a tissue. Tissue, please.
And now that I know it because I'm living it, I'm much gentler with other people. I'm much more careful when I ask them, what are you doing this holiday weekend? Because some people don't have things to do. And again, I want to be clear, it's not a pity party.
Yeah,
it's the reality for so many people. I spent about an hour with a friend. Now I'm about to go into stores to look for something to fulfill me.
Everything about that is just sad.
Awkward.
I feel sad.
It's so beautiful outside. I'll get on my bike later, probably. I'll walk my dog later. I know that for sure. Actually, no, I won't. Because I'm too anxious and I'm too sad and I'll still be alone. And even if you were to present an opportunity to me right now to do something or be with someone, I'm literally in that state where I can't. It's just this crazy...
This woman is fucking nuts.
Blows my mind that somebody like this not only exists, but also is delusional enough to post it online.
What the hell is that? I mean, look, even if she had a guy, she would find a way to be miserable. Women this age somehow find a way to be miserable no matter what.
That is a scientific fact.
I feel like she's kind of admitting that at least, so I'll give her credit for that.
You're a good man.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.